Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz, August 21, 2016 at 1:44 a.m. And picking back up, starting on the fourth heaven, a description of what Enoch reported is he was transferred there by two angels. And so reading about the fourth heaven, in the fourth heaven, Enoch enters what appears to have been another observatory, where he is able to study the comings and goings. This is interesting. In all the rays of the light of the sun and the moon. Here he is able to measure the descent of the celestial bodies and compute their light, for he says that the sun has a light 7 times greater than the moon. He also realizes that there are 4 great stars with another 8,000 stars in their charge. And here, once again, the angels' apparent interest in astronomy is reaffirmed. The study of the stars is, of course, listed among the forbidden sciences revealed in the mortal kind by the rebel watchers. And here Richard Thompson says, in the fourth heaven he saw luminaries, wondrous creatures in the host of heaven. The fifth heaven, Enoch finds the 200 watchers who have transgressed. And keep in mind, they fell from or left the estate of the fifth heaven. So I'm wondering what those are in the second heaven. Remember, he saw many there and suspended in like animation upside down. So let's see what this says. So Enoch finds the 200 watchers who have transgressed the laws of heaven by revealing the forbidden arts and taking wives from the daughters of men. For their misconduct, they have been incarcerated like lowly prisoners. As a mortal passes by, they too call out for him to help claim of their innocence. These fallen angels are described as Gregori, the Greek for watchers. They are said to have looked like men and have borne a height greater than all of the giants, i.e. their Nephilim offspring, the Rephaim is what they're talking about. And then Enoch also recalls how their countenances were weathered, bringing in the way in which the mythical Iranian kings, here's another note of that, lose the royal far, the glory, if they turn their backs on the path of truth. Mentioned this lake in Iran and talking about the mythical Iranian kings making changes to it that pitted God against them in some way, and I don't. Okay, so much time I have. I don't know. Yeah, I got time. The sixth heaven is in the sixth heaven, Enoch encounters 7 bands of angels whose faces, he said, were shining like the rays of the sun. They are resplendent, R-E-S-P-L-E-N-D-E-N-T, resplendent, and there is no difference in their countenance or their manner or their style of their clothing like the angels in the first heaven. We saw, remember those that were suspended upside down, these shiny beings watch the revolution of the stars and the changes of the moon. and the revolutions of the sun. Even further evidence what the term watchers relates not to their observation of mortal kind, but to their observation of the movement of the stars and their study of cycles of time. Here the angels superintend the good or evil conditions of the world, a reference perhaps to the study of climatology. Sounds like Al Gore's been up there, and seismology, and the way in which it affects the earth. These watchers also arrange teachings and instruction and sweet speaking and singing and all kinds of glorious praise, for these are the archangels who are appointed over the angels. So there's 3 left, and they're short. So I will pick the 6th. I'll pick up the 7th on the next one. Jody will expose.